Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. You on the screen. Let's talk about something serious here for a second. First off, I'm Michelle Roxy Davis. Thank you so much for joining me. And I want to talk about live streaming real quick and why social media has taken on live streaming and it is more popular than ever before, and why you need to be a part of that. You know, everyone is going live and you're wondering, why are all these people going live? I need to jump on this bandwagon. This is fun stuff. It doesn't matter if you're at a concert, you're at an expo, you're traveling, you're just hanging out with the kids, having a barbecue. It's fun to show what you're doing with your life. And here at WCOBM is where we live stream and broadcast exactly that. You see, cable is totally out of date. No one is watching cable anymore, especially commercials. No one wants to watch commercials anymore, advertising, that stuff. You just want to watch what you want to watch, when you want to watch it, and that's exactly that with live streaming. And so here at WCOBM, it's an opportunity that I'm telling you, you need to open your eyes, wake up, check out exactly what we're doing. You see, at WCOBM, the World Center of Broadcast Media, it's a live streaming, multi-channel television network where we live stream not only here in Las Vegas, but also in other places as well. So you can have your own 1-hour show, and you could also own your own network as well. Think about that for a second. I mean, Hulu and Netflix and Apple TV and Roku and all of these channels had to have started somewhere, right? Well, WCOBM is the cutting edge technology where you need to jump on the bandwagon and you need to promote who you are, tell your message to the world, and get your service across to what you want it to be. And that is precisely that. Here at WCOBM, I'm inviting you guys, anyone, if you're watching, to come on to Geeks Are Sexy. Come try it out. Come to Las Vegas. Come sit here next to me and let's have a conversation. We can have a one-on-one conversation promoting you, your service, your business, and that's exactly that. Go to WCOBM.tv, check out all of the different shows and varieties, and think to yourself why you need to be the next star on live streaming. I'm going to go ahead and get started on Geeks Are Sexy. Thanks so much for watching. So let's get started with the show.
Money games, got gold all in my chain, throwing these diamonds up to the sky. Pyramid schemes are selling me dreams that I don't wanna buy. Whoa, release me from these money games. Oh.
Tossing lights up in the sunbeams, watching them dance in the river. Oh, the best things in life are free, girl, so meet me in the...
Hey everyone, it's Friday afternoon. Welcome. Thanks for watching, and make sure as you're here, tell me where you are, tell me what you're up to, let me know what questions you have. I haven't been going live as much. I've been in the thick of planning my Sister 2 mentorship, which launches tomorrow, with some amazing women who are already creating some really fantastic results in their lives and with their money. Hello, thank you for joining me. Welcome. One thing I wanted to share is that you've seen this, but I haven't really spoken about it to you live, is that I am in the process of publishing my book. And I wanted to share with you why I decided, why now, right? Why do I need to write a book? I just launched my business about 10 months ago. And what it comes down to is that I believe that my voice is a voice for a generation of women who have spent a long time dealing with their concerns and challenges and problems with money for far too long. And there are so many self-help books out there. There are so many philosophical conversations out there about money. And I believe that my voice represents the younger working woman who's working her butt off to make something of herself in her life, whether she has her own business or she is working a 9-to-5 or working as a salaried employee. It really doesn't matter to me. But I think that what doesn't get spoken so much about in our society are the problems that we have with money. There are so many self-help books. Do this. There's all this advice. Do this, do that. Make sure that you have the money mindset. Make sure that you're abundant. Here's how you invest. And I spent a lot of time in the investment world. And I see that there is a growing need, and especially as I'm growing my clientele and my following, for a voice that, one, tells women and men watching this, you too, that it's okay that you don't know what you're doing with your money. It's okay. Maybe you never learned. Maybe no one sat down and taught you. Or maybe you just weren't ready. Like my mom's watching this right now. Hi, Mom. I just wasn't ready to hear the message. She tried so many times to help me with my money, and it just wasn't something that I was ready to do in my own life. And so I know that must have been frustrating for her. But we all know, especially for me, I've been working with young people long enough to know that sometimes we don't hear it from our parents. Sorry, Mom. But we'll hear it from someone else. So the first thing is, it's okay to not know what to do with your money. The second thing is, you're not alone. And my book will share vulnerable stories with the permission of the people that I'm interviewing and the permission of my clients to say, hey, you're not alone. And the things that you feel, or the shame or the guilt or the frustration that you feel about your money and about how you're managing it or what decisions you're making, you're not alone. And there are more people than you know that are in the same situation in one way, shape, or form. 3, I want you to know that no matter what age you are, especially if you're young in your 20s and 30s, it is not too late for you to turn your life around. And not just with your money. It is not too late to start a new career. It is not too late to follow your dreams and follow your passions. Heck, I'm 37 years old and I started on an entirely new career with an entirely new mission, and everything's going great, and it's not too late. Most importantly, what I want readers to do is pick up my book and talk to other people about what they're learning, and talk to other women about, and share the information, because not only will I share stories, but I will also be giving a lot of ideas and thoughts about how you can start fresh with your money, how you can look at it with a new perspective. What are some easy and simple ways to start managing it in a new way? And that's my why. That's my why. My why is that I don't want for people to feel alone, and I want people to get into groups and have, I am 37, Rob. I promise. My birth certificate says so. Anyway, I want to start a collective conversation that what people can say, yeah, I really don't know what the heck I'm doing with my money. And you don't need people yelling at you, telling you to do this, do that, do this, do that. Really, it just starts with you making a commitment and owning it and saying, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to start taking the small steps, the right steps, and I'm going to build a community around me, which I've seen with my clients. My clients are doing phenomenally well because they're working together, they're listening to each other, they're learning from one another, and they're getting vulnerable and talking about what's important to them and why they're making the changes in their life that they are. So my why for writing my book is to be a voice for women to speak up and to own up and to start living refreshed and renewed and learning new ways of being with their money specifically. But it's not just your money. Once you get a handle on that, it's your career, it's your passion in life, it's inspiring and empowering other women. I actually have some clients right now who decided that they're launching their own businesses because they're inspired to go out and make a difference with the type of person that's important to them. So that's it. Easy, right? Simple. A lot of work. But I wanted to thank all of you who are watching this live and who will be watching it after I post it. Thank you for your support. And I've had a lot of people ask me how they can support me. You can support me by joining me. You can support me by sharing my message, by joining my book launch team, by if you know other women or you yourself are dealing with the things that I'm speaking about, give me a call. Encourage someone to pick up the phone and call me as well. I'm accessible and I'm ready to help. And I know my book is going to have a profound impact for the people who read it. Thanks for joining me. Happy Friday, everybody. Be safe. If you're in Vegas, it's very hot outside. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, your loved ones, and your animals. And I will catch you on the flip side next time I go live. Be well, and I'm sending love to all of you today. Mwah! And type in any questions you have. I'll talk to you later.
Hey everyone, welcome to Geeks Are Sexy. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm your host, Michelle Roxy Davis, and my guest, Lisa Chastain's in the house, the money coach.
I'm back.
She is, and she is here to tell you that she is supporting all you millennial women out there, working hard. At the end of the month, you're striving to get further and successful in whatever your endeavors are, and she's here to be your support. That's right. Much love to you, Lisa.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So Woman Power, we got it. We're here, and we're here to talk about it, especially with her new book coming out, which is so exciting. I want to talk all about it because, girl, get your shit together. That's what I'm saying.
That's right, girl.
Woo.
Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you want to write a book, first off?
Well, I think that it goes right along with people getting to know me.
Mm-hmm.
And introducing them into my world.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's really important for someone who I'm on a mission to help women make a big difference in their life and make a big difference with their money.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I spoke to my mentors about what's next, what can I do to get my message out there, and they said, write a book. It's one of the best things that you can do.
I love that, because every time I finish a book, I feel like I'm that much closer to the author. And I have to tweet them that I love their book, and I follow them on Instagram, and every time I look at that book, I kind of remember what I was going through in my life and what I learned, and it's always good to have a book and then have the author that you can kind of be a fan of. So I think that's a great idea.
I do too.
Yeah. So how long did it take you from start to finish to get this process done?
Well, it's still in the works.
Okay.
So it will be about a 6-month process, start to finish.
I want to talk about the success you've had in the first year of your business, which is so exciting.
Thank you.
Now, women out there, I want to tell you, entrepreneur, business owner, you can do it.
You can.
She is geeking out on it.
Totally.
And it's how to save and be more conscious of your money.
Absolutely. And it's really to learn how to be with your money in a way that it works for you.
Right.
So one of the hashtags on my book is adulting your way. And so there isn't a right or a wrong way, but it's me mentoring you about your money, your life, your choices, so it can make sense to you instead of it being like a prescription. Here, go do this.
Right.
There's not a one size fits all.
Yeah, and I know you have a lot of clients and their stories are in your book, and so you talk about all the struggles and the successes and the things they learned and so forth. I want to tell you guys, my testimonial, Lisa has been there for me. I recently lost my sister, and it was a very emotional process, and through all in all, I was spending a lot of money. Okay, I was trying to kind of hide from all of these emotions, and you would send me a text every now and again. How's it going? I'm here for you. Just thinking of you, wanting to send you hugs. Just the sister support that I loved so much that you gave me is what really helped me through the hard times. And so it really goes to show that money is just a very short spurt of, I guess, a high that you get to kind of erase the emotions that you want to kind of, at times when you're going through those breakups, change a job, maybe you're moving, maybe you lost someone, you're trying to hide from emotions, and spending money is a good way to kind of distract you from not dealing with reality.
That's true. And actually, I have an event coming up in September, which we can talk about next month when I'm on the show. But it's about the psychology of spending.
Yes.
And it's actually a brain chemical reaction that releases dopamine when we spend money and when we shop.
Ooh, I like this. I'm gonna buy it. And you get excited, and then it's mine. You take it home. These are Coach. Good choice. Yeah. And then all of a sudden it fades.
Exactly.
But you have a sister to mentorship that I love. Tell everyone more about that.
SISTER stands for Strong, Independent, Successful, Talented, Empowered for Results.
Yes.
Right? So the mentorship is 6 months, and I have women who are all committed to transforming their relationship with money, starting there, but ultimately to transform their life, to be different in their life.
Right.
And we work together for 6 months. I'm starting already to fill my 3rd mentorship, which starts in October.
Okay.
And these women are creating insane results, and not just their financial lives, but across the board in their lives.
I love that. Relationships, community involvement, communications, opening up. You got to break down their walls and make them vulnerable.
Right.
And especially with money, that's probably the most vulnerable thing you could ever put in someone's face.
I think someone would rather get naked than talk about their finances.
I would. More comfortable with that.
You would.
Any day.
People don't want to.
Just not right now, obviously. Yeah.
So the mentorship's great because it gets women together. They have a tribe where they feel supported, that they can talk to each other, they can be vulnerable, and that's where the real work is done. It's really
I love
amazing.
that. You know, another thing that's really important is working together with women instead of being conniving or competitive or thinking that you got to be better than everybody else.
Yeah.
I think that's very important.
I agree. I think that when women come together and we support each other, it's the ultimate synergy in life. That we were born to be a community. We were born to work together, and why not build each other up and cheer on each other's success than be competitive? It's really, every woman that supports another woman, I think that the vibration goes up, and we continue to believe in ourselves.
Absolutely. The fire starter session was amazing.
Oh, it was great.
We had a great time. Want to give a shout out to everybody who attended.
Yeah.
Jessica, Patty, Catfish, Crystal, and Connor, the
Connor
kiddo.
was there.
Yes. We're going to have one at the end of the month, but I want you to tell everyone where they can get your book.
Well, it'll be available for sale next month, so it's not out yet.
Okay.
It's in the final stages, but next month it'll be available on Amazon for pre-sale, so just keep an eye out for that. I'll be posting all over social media. You can bet on that.
Awesome.
Also, there will be a Kindle version, and then the hard copy will come along right after that.
So exciting.
Thank you.
There's so many great things in Vegas to offer, especially when it comes to mentorship, when it comes to sisterhood, when it comes to women empowerment. There's so many things out here to kind of grab your attention and value the fact that here is a place where entrepreneurs thrive. And Lisa, especially you owning and operating your own business, going out on a plunge, taking a risk, and then being vulnerable and kind of showing everybody. Go to her YouTube channel, follow her on Lisa Chastain, and also Twitter as well, which is?
Twitter is @MoneyCoachC.
Yeah, and Instagram.
Lisa Chastain 4.
That's right. All right, everybody, follow her, be a fan, and all you millennial women, get a hold of her. I'm telling you. What's your email, just in case?
It's lisa@lisachastain.com.
Awesome.
Easy peasy.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, all you sexy geeks and nerds that run the world, we'll be right back on WCOBM.TV.
That's right.
Ow.